Hi. You remember me? I'm sorry. Hey you, how are all of my beautiful, lovely, wonderful, patient, kind, sweet plant people? Yes, I'm kissing up. Because yes, I took another impromptu hiatus. You know what? If you're a frequent YouTube watcher, you have your favorite YouTubers that you watch, this is probably not something that's new to you. We all need to just take a every now and then, and I have a lot going on at this time right now, and it was just like too much. So I had to step away from my own mental health. So I think that's something that everybody can understand. But whilst I was gone, I hit 10K. That's so crazy. I remember hitting 100 and I was like, what? There's 100 people that actually want to watch my videos? And back then, they weren't good. So I was shocked. And then we hit 1,000 and I was like stunned. And now we're at 10K and it just seems so surreal to me. And I'm just so extremely grateful. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you all so much for taking a chance on a Canadian grandma who likes to ramble a lot and talk about plants. I love you guys to bitty bits. What was really cool about the whole thing was when I hit 1K, which is really the first big milestone that you hit as a YouTuber. I was actually at my family Thanksgiving at our trailer and all of my family was there. So it was just a really special thing. And I actually hit 10K when I was at my trailer a week and a half ago. And it was really cool. And I messaged my family and I was like, oh my God, it happened before Thanksgiving, because we kind of had this thing like, wouldn't it be cool if like exactly 2 years later? Anyway, it was a thing. I'm just saying thank you in all of that. I'm trying to say thank you. It's so special to me. My mind is still blown and I am extremely grateful and it's extremely humbling. So today's video, I know, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, let me introduce myself for the new people who have probably seen me introduce myself before. Hi, hello, welcome. My name is Nikki. This is my channel, Plants, Pots, and Whatnots. And for my lovely, wonderful, amazing GFPs, my gluttons for punishment, who keep coming back for more. Thank you so much. I love you all to little bitty bits. So, in today's video, we are once again talking about your favorite houseplants. A couple weeks ago, I asked you guys to send me in an email with pictures of your favorite plants from your collections with a little description of why those are your favorite plants. And you guys delivered so hard that I had to split it in 2 videos. I was actually going to make initially 1 video, and then I had a bunch of people saying, oh shoot, I missed it. So, and which actually ended up working out because the second half of that video I recorded, my mic totally crapped out on me. So I was like, you know what, that's fine. It gives the people who missed the chance to send in their favorite plants. So now we have lots of favorite plants to show you. Also, I sent out a message shortly after that saying that now that we've seen everybody's favorite houseplants, and now that I've shared with you my sad, really sad struggle bus plants, it's only fair that I get to see yours and laugh at them. And you know what? That's okay. It's all in good fun. I did that video about my struggle bus plants and made fun of them so that you guys could laugh at me. So we can all just laugh at each other. Doesn't that sound fun? That sounds fun to me. Anyway, so if you haven't sent me your sad or struggle bus plants yet, go ahead and do that. Send me an email at plantspotswhatnots@gmail.com. Don't worry if you didn't grab that. It's always down in the description of every video in case you want it, along with my Instagram. But I do need you to send it to me in an email, and then include a couple photos as well as just a description of like what the heck happened. And then in the title, just put struggle bus plant or sad plant, and then just your name so I can kind of differentiate the emails. That would be so fun. And let's make fun of everybody together. In good fun, of course. Okay, enough of my rambling. It's been a while, so I mean, the intro was long enough. The video is going to be a little bit long because I do have a lot of them to get through, and I don't want to make a part 3. So we're going to cram them all together. So grab some popcorn, grab a coffee, grab a drink, put your feet up, and let's check out your favorite houseplants. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right in because that intro was really long. Sorry, not sorry. I needed to get all of those things out. Okay, the first email that I have here is from Kyle, who I believe has a YouTube channel, Land Before Kyle. If he does, I will put it here so that you can see it. I'm going to kind of shift over this way so that I can put the plants right here. So Kyle doesn't explain why this is his favorite, but I think it's pretty obvious. So this is Kyle's melanochrysum, philodendron melanochrysum, and it is so pretty. What I like about this one is that it's not mine, because mine suck. All the nodes are nice and compact. Kyle, you'll have to tell me, is this just one plant or do you have like a couple in there? The leaves look like they've unfurled perfectly. Also, it looks like you keep it in a grow tent. Let me know if that's the case. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. But I'm like one of those people who want my plants out in my, home so that people can see them, that I can see them, not like hidden away. So I have a real dilemma when it comes to that. Anyway, that is a beautiful melanochrysum, Kyle. Thank you so much for sending that over. The next email is from Lindsay. Lindsay says, hello, love your channel. Thank you so much. I've been a subscriber for a hot minute and always look forward to your uploads. It was extremely difficult to pick a favorite, although the regale, okay, let me show you the photo here first. Here it is. So she says, although the regale and the varicosum are trying to steal the show, my pick is for the splendid. You just can't beat those new orangish pink light green leaves right after they unfurl. And since this leaf just fully opened, it's taken the #1 spot in my heart for the time being. P.S. I love your chaotic energy. Thank God. That you always apologize for. Sorry. Never stop being exactly who you are. Love from the US. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Now let's take a closer look at this photo. I love this picture. There's so much beautiful foliage in this photo. That varicosum though, dang girl. It is so pretty. I really think I love that splendid leaf, but that varicosum just pops in that whole thing. You know what I mean? But there's so much going on. You've got Maranta, you've got philodendron, you've got, let's see, we've got begonias, we've got anthurium. What's in the back? Some pothos, Hartley philodendron, I think is in there. Oh, there's a syndapsis. There's a micans. You got everything in here. Oh, there's a Cebu blue on the side there and a Brantianum. Love this photo. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for sending that to me. Thank you for your sweet email as well. That was amazing. Okay, the next email I have here is from Michaela. Michaela says, my current favorite houseplant is this begonia escargot. I got it almost a year ago as a rehab from a big box store. The leaves were small and crispy, but now I have multiple hand-sized leaves. This is so pretty, honestly. And I used to have one of these. I bought one. Begonias, especially the Rex begonia varieties, are so tricky. And I feel like they suck you in because they're just so pretty. And we want those different textures and different colors and that kind of stuff in our collection. but they're really tricky. Now, maybe I could give my, try my hand at one again now. But gosh, I'm just afraid I would kill it. But good for you for saving that plant, Michaela, because I killed mine. Shocker. Thank you so much for sending that to me. It is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Okay, the next email here is from Rebecca. Rebecca says, one of my favorite houseplants is my Alocasia Dora variegata. Okay, before I even finish reading this email, look at this thing. I have been wanting one of these for so long, and I have not been able to get my hands on one. Now, 2 years ago, they were not nearly as expensive as they are now, and I could have picked one up for like dirt cheap, and I didn't. Because at the time I was like, do I really love it? I kind of want this one more. And now I am super kicking myself for not getting it back when I should have. Anyway, I apologize for the... let's go on to the rest of Rebecca's email. She said, I received it as a very tiny pup in a 1-inch pot from a planty friend. And she told me it likely wouldn't live because it was so small and it was difficult to separate from the mother plant. But somehow this baby had hung on and is now 2 plants, consistently putting out new leaves, each with more amazing variegation than the last. One of my most prized possessions. I can see why. I am obsessed with it with you. You know what I mean? It is absolutely beautiful, and I would love to get my hands on one of those someday. Beautiful plant. Thank you so much for the email, Rebecca. Okay, let's move on to Cheryl. Cheryl says, hi, Nikki. Here is my favorite houseplant in my collection to date, my philodendron pink princess. I've had her now for 2 years. She was propagated and now has 3 of her plant babies planted in with her to make her nice and full. It is beautiful. Pink princesses are one of those plants that they get a lot of talk. But I think the one thing that you have to have when you have a pink princess is patience. If you plan on getting one and expect to get big, huge, beautiful pink leaves right off the hop, it's probably a little bit unrealistic. Give them time. I found with mine, I have a couple plants now that are a couple feet tall, and the bigger they get, the more time I spend with them, giving them nice humidity, bright light, the more pink that they put off. I have some beautiful half moon leaves. I have a couple all pink leaves, which, like all white leaves can be pretty scary. But you just need to give it some time, and the plant will reward you because they are just so beautiful. And honestly, they're pretty easy. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for sending me that. It's so beautiful. I can definitely see why it's your favorite. Okay, let's move on to Laura. Laura says, hello, fellow Ontario friend. Mine at the moment is my Exotica. She's 3.5 years old. I've taken many cuttings. So here she is when I got her in 2018. Beautiful. It's a good sized plant for like just getting it, And then she says, here she is in 2020. It's really filled out. Wow. And here she is in 2021 and she has taken over. Wow. That looks so cool. I always wish that I had like spots on top of my cabinets so I could do something like that. I absolutely love how that looks. It looks so nice. I'm obsessed with it. That's really cool. Now I need to buy a new house that has cabinet space over top so I can put stuff on it. That's so amazing. Thank you so much, Laura, for sending that to me. I can definitely see why that's your favorite. Okay, let's move on here. Is this Linnell? I'm really sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Please tell me. So Linnell says, hi, I could not choose one especially, all over my favorites. All the best, Nikki. Love your channel. So this is the photo. I definitely understand why it would be hard to choose. We've got some beautiful anthuriums here, as well as an alocasia dragon scale. So we have Regal, we've got a queen, maybe a magnificum and a crystallinum. You'll have to tell me. Anthuriums can be tricky, especially a few of them. They're really similar. Plus there's so much like crossbreeding that I don't think anybody knows what they have anymore. Anyway, absolutely beautiful. Anthuriums are just one of those plants that really create like a statement in the room. They have very, very strong veins. Most of them, a lot of them do. And they're just such a nice statement piece in a collection. Thank you so much for sending that to me. I love that photo and I love all of the plants in it. Okay, let's move along to Caitlin. So Caitlin says, okay, look at this. I don't even think we need to like read the email. We can tell why it's her favorite, right? Why it's my favorite? She's a wish list plant that started out as a 2-leaf cutting and has consistently given me a new leaf every month since I got her. It is beautiful. The variegation's really, really nice. The Florida Beauties can be a little bit tricky with variegation. My big one that I have, oh, you can't see it. It's right back here. It is getting quite large, and I've noticed that every other leaf now, so everything on the left-hand side of the plant is coming in almost solid. And you can see it in the stem. If you look at the stem, you can actually see the stripes of variegation that kind of will continue on, and they all are on the right-hand side of the stem. And so we'll have to see whether that continues. The last couple sets of leaves have been like that. So we'll see how that goes. We may have to cut her, but this is really, really nice. All of the leaves have beautiful variegation, and it just looks super healthy and wonderful. I can definitely see why that's your favorite. Okay, thank you so much, Caitlin. Okay, so I'm going to skip back up here because we had some new entries. So those were all of the original entries. Now I'm going to scroll back to the beginning, and we are going to go through some of the new ones of the people who missed the first round. Okay, the first one is from Angie. Angie says, "Hi, Nikki. Just sent my struggle bus plant, so I figured I'd share one I'm proud of too." This Syngonium is one of my top 3 houseplants right now. It started out as a 4-inch pot, and wow, has she grown. I would say so. Holy crap. I keep taking clippings and starting new plants for friends. So pleased with how much she's grown and how beautiful each leaf looks. Hugs from Angie in Winnipeg. It is humongous and it's so pretty, and it's so nice when you have a plant that grows really well and does really well so that you can share pieces of it with friends and family, you know, use them for trades and stuff like that. I think that's really special. I know Paula and I do a lot of trades, and you know, we've kind of like you know, grown the trade and then pass them on to other friends, and like our whole group of friends has a piece of this one plant. It's just a really special thing, and I really like that. Anyway, beautiful plant. You've done an amazing job with it. Thank you so much for sending that to me, Angie. Okay, the next one here is from Lena. Lena sent an extremely long email that I'm not going to have time to read the whole thing, but I will read it eventually. Let me see if, oh no, Lena, I can't open the email or the photo. I'm really sorry that I can't show them. The photos didn't, I don't know if they didn't attach properly. Lena, go ahead and send me your struggle bus plants. Just attach them as a regular photo. It looks like these may have been zipped, and on my cell phone, I can't unzip them. So, so hopefully you can get me some struggle bus plants, and maybe just for you, if you can get me the photos of your favorite house plants, I can kind of just sneak them into that video, because I would like to include those as well. Okay, let's go on to, I think we only have a couple more here. Okay, this is from Tiffany. So Tiffany says, my husband added the best thing to my cabinet. And I'm assuming, okay, I love the little Shop of Horrors plant. It's adorable. Is that the best thing? Because I think that's the best thing. That's so cute. So this looks like it's a variegated syngonium. And do you have two here? Or is one an elbow and one a... What's on the left? Anyway, the one in the middle, which is the one I'm assuming is her favorite, she actually didn't say, but it looks like it's an elbow syngonium, and it's beautiful. The variegation looks really, really nice. Looks like it's growing up nice and tall, which is lovely. Those plants are great. Those are great plants for taking cuttings, sending them to friends, doing trades with. It's a really nice, easy variegated plant if you want to like kind of step into the world of variegated plants, but not be like super stressed out. It's a really good option to start off with. Beautiful plant. I love your little Shop of Horrors dude in the background there. He's adorable. And now I need to find one. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Okay, the next one is from Natasha. Natasha says, hi, Nikki, and then like 10 exclamation marks and a happy face. Here is my favorite plant in my collection right now, and most of the time, to be honest. I think the reason it's my favorite is pretty self-explanatory. It's the most lush plant in my collection. I've had this Scindapsus exotica for about 2.5 years, and it has done nothing but be good to me. She has been super low maintenance to care for. I repot her once a year and give her water once a week, and then I just let it do its thing and be pretty. Let's take, oh, see, there's another plant on top of a cabinet that's trailing down, and I want one. I want, like, the cabinet. I want, there's something about an exotica in a kitchen that just makes an exotica awesome. My exotica is in my kitchen too, and I just love how it looks in there. And honestly, Natasha, that is beautiful. The amount of silver that's on that exotica is stunning. Thank you so much for sending that to me. It is really, really beautiful. I need to move so I can get new cabinets. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So the next one is from Louise. Louise is from Sweden. Wow. She says, hi, this is one of my favorite at the moment. Hard to choose. I know. My baby queen. It's not hardened off yet. Why? Why not? Just because it is. I understand it's a hard plant. This is my first leaf at home. The cut or missing part on the side, my bad. Had to look just a little. Shame on me. Oh, so you tried to like open the leaf a little bit and okay. Yeah, no touchy. No touchy. And my Monstera adansonii archipelago. Of course. Why? How do you explain love? Exactly. Thanks for your wonderful channel. Hugs from Sweden. Thank you so much, Louise, for sending that to me. Let's take a look at these a little closer. So this is her Anthurium warqueanum, and it is so pretty. I can see the little chunk where you took a little peek, but it's beautiful anyways. Mine have some serious battle wounds, and it's no less beautiful for them. It just makes them a little bit more interesting. And this is the adansonii. It is so pretty. That is one that I still have yet to get my hands on, but I absolutely refuse to pay the prices they're going for here in Canada right now. Both absolutely beautiful plants, Louise, and I'm sure that we all know why they're your favorite. They're amazing. Thank you so much for sending me that email. Okay, we have 3 left. The next one is from Caitlin, or Katie. Oh, okay. So we're slipping this one in here, Kaylin. She says, hi, I already sent in a photo of my Florida Beauty, but I needed to show you my newest plant. This is a philodendron species Columbia or species silver. And it's amazing. It's like a bluish philodendron McDowell. Ooh! Okay. Yes, you did need to send me that. I've never seen that before. That's really pretty. It has like pasta vibes, but like a Cebu bluey type color. That's really cool. Thanks for sneaking that one in there. That's really pretty. Okay. Gabri. Gabri says, hey, I've won this beautiful Xanthosoma monstrosum variegata. Did I even say that right? And it came yesterday. So obviously this is my favorite houseplant at the moment. Wow. That's so pretty. Is that like one of those, I think they call them like a Mickey Mouse alocasia or something? That's really cool. I mean, I'm just a sucker for variegated plants. That is beautiful. It's really beautiful and I absolutely love it. I really like that. I'm just gonna stare at it for a while, okay? Thank you so much, Gabri, for sending that in. It is so, so pretty. Hi. Okay, so new day, new Nikki, new outfit. Had a little, by a little I mean a lot, of technical difficulties about 5 minutes before I ended this video. So this is now a new day. I am so sorry. This was actually supposed to be out last Tuesday, Friday. I don't even know. I am so messed up right now. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. So I think we have 3 more. So this email is from Rhonda. Rhonda has been a long time GFP. Hey girl, thank you. She says, this Hoya is always my favorite plant. It's about 15 years old. I just did a repot on her. That was a big job. I love your videos and never miss one. You make me smile and I find myself laughing out loud along with you. I get my fix of uncommon plants through you. Thank you for all the great content you give us. So let's take a look. Thank you so much, Rhonda. This is beautiful. This, I believe, is just a Hoya carnosa, but it's so huge and so healthy and shiny and beautiful. And sometimes it's nice just to take those easy plants and really like nail them and grow them out and make them big and beautiful. And that's actually something that I'm going to be working on here personally over the next couple of weeks. So one of the videos that is upcoming is about me hacking my plant collection. So make sure you stay tuned for that. There may be some tears, possibly some swearing. This is really pretty, Rhonda. Thank you so much for your kind words and thank you so much for sending this to me. Okay, the next message I got here is from Sherry. Sherry sends me, oh, girl. Okay. So this is the first plant. Wow. Sherry has some of the most beautiful plants. This particular terrarium that she has this Queen Anthurium in is, she made it herself. It's like this old display, like this corner sort of display unit, I think. And she just terrariumed it out and it is beautiful. So she says, my Queen Anthurium is one of my favorites because my husband loves it. He checks on it and measures and checks to see if there's a new leaf. We both really enjoy it. As a plant collector also, I feel proud that I have this Queen Anthurium at 35 inches is the new leaf size. Wow. I bought it for $75. Oh, you have done so well with it. It is honestly stunning. And I love how it's just like front and center. And it's really the focal point of that terrarium. It's so beautiful. The other one that Sherry sent is this one. And when I first opened this message, I was literally like drooling because This thing is so beautiful. I need to move over. I'm so sorry. So she says, alocasia is just an easy care plant. It's beautiful. And it was only $6 when I bought it. It is stunning. I have been on the hunt for one of these. I think I said this already, but I've been on the hunt for one of these for a long time. And they are not $6 anymore. So good on you, Sherry. It is beautiful. It is fabulous. And I'm jealous. Thank you so much for sending those to me. Okay, we have one more left. Okay, this last one is also from a Sherry. And this is Sherry's, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This is beautiful. She says, this is one of my favorites right now. I know she's not expensive, but she's beautiful. And that she is. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous Crimson Princess. It looks so healthy. I love how many white leaves there are and how much variegation. Sherry, you're gonna have to tell me, like, what kind of lighting conditions do you have her in? Because it's honestly probably one of the prettiest crimson, I keep wanting to say pink princess. One of the prettiest Crimson Princess Hoyas that I have ever seen. It is honestly gorgeous. Wow. Wow. And you know, I did get quite a few emails talking about, like, I know it's not, you know, like a rare plant, or I know it's just a common plant. That doesn't matter. Nobody should be judging regardless of whether it's rare or common or whatever. In my opinion, it's how you take care of it. If you can have the most expensive plant on the planet, and if you don't take care of it, and if it's not healthy looking and thriving, who cares? You know what I mean? All of these plants were so amazing. Thank you guys all so much for, number one, being patient with me. And number two, for sending all of these in. I have had such a great time looking at all of your favorite plants for a change. And I definitely want this to be something that we continue. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I think because I filmed it a week ago, I did mention, if you haven't sent me your sad plants or your struggle bus plants, go ahead and send those to the email down in the description, and we can all have a good giggle together, because I think we can just all use a good giggle, right? Okay, so I will go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for liking and watching and commenting and subscribing. If you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so. It is a huge help for my channel and I really do appreciate it. Also, check and make sure that you're still subscribed, because apparently lately YouTube likes to unsubscribe people randomly from my channel multiple times. So make sure you check that also. Please also go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. We have daily fun over there. I show you new plant updates, you know, random plant that I think, or a leaf that looks really nice that day, or random thoughts that pop into my head, which is always interesting time. Okay. I would like all of you to have an amazing and wonderful day, night, week, month, and year. I love you all to bitty bits, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah! You know what? If you're a frequent YouTuber watcher, what? And we can all, wait. Also, check and make sure you're still described like a plant. What?